straighten your stewardess to her full upright position, and please still all carry on children safely beneath the seat in front of you. Don't extinguish those smoking materials. We ain't gonna land, baby. This is David Lee Roth from Van Halen. What a sight to behold. The birds, the clouds, the sky, the people, the scenery. Lovely Amsterdam. The cars. My name's David Lee Roth, and we're here this afternoon to ask some people about Van Halen. Excuse me. Are you familiar with Van Halen?
Wait, what?
Are you familiar with Van Halen?
I don't know what you mean.
I'd like to order some Van Halen. You're not familiar with it? Well,
I don't know.
Lovely Amsterdam. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Are you familiar with Van Halen? Are you familiar with Van Halen? Wait, where are you? Hey, what is going on here? Excuse me. You familiar with Van Halen?
Welcome. Est-ce que vous parlez français?
Je ne parle pas français.
Oui, je parle
You know Van Halen?
Je parle mieux
Van
français
Halen?
que je parle anglais.
No?
Alors, qu'est-ce que vous désirez? What do you want?
You familiar with Van Halen?
I'm sorry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is striking further evidence that the French are unfamiliar with Van Halen. We're looking for people who are familiar with Van Halen. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful Amsterdam. The city of 1,000 dances. Looking for people familiar with the spirit of rock and roll. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Van Halen. Here's some familiar-looking people. Fellas, hey, fellas. I'd like to ask you a few questions here. I'm here in Amsterdam, Holland this afternoon, asking people if they know Van Halen. But just in case you don't, I happen to sell roll mops right here. Yes, indeed.
This event.
This
roll
is,
mop, yeah.
Van Halen. Van Halen. Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Oh, ja, Van Halen.
Oh ja, die twee jongens die naar Amerika zijn gegaan.
Ja, ongeveer 10 jaar geleden zijn in Amsterdam geboren. En ze zijn met twee andere jongens.
Ik heb een nieuwe plaat gehoord, Fair Warning.
Ja, de nieuwe LP.
Ja.
Fantastisch, prima muziek, hè?
Van Halen. Are you familiar with the band?
Huh?
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
Ik begrijp deze
we're
grote
talking
helemaal
about
niet, hoor.
Van Halen.
Begrijp je hem? Ik begrijp hem niet, hoor.
Oh, he means Van Halen.
Van Halen, wait a minute. Aren't you the bass player? You're
wait,
Michael Anthony.
You look like
Wait a
Dave.
minute.
You're the drummer.
Aren't you?
You're Dave.
We are Van Halen. Hello.
So anyway, it was what do you call it, Pumpkin Day, Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they're singing songs, and he's improvising. You know, straying off the melody a little bit. Well, the teacher gave him a timeout, and Wolfie got pissed off. So he picked up a pumpkin, and threw it at the teacher. I go, well, next time at least aim better and hit the guy. No.
Kevin. Hey everybody, it's Alex from Van Halen. And I'm telling you, life sure would be dull without whatever the name of the show. What's the name of the show? Wait a minute, I forgot. Countdown.
Flight 1,
Hey.
take 7.
Hey everybody, this is Alex from Van Halen. And I'm telling you, life sure would be dull without counting down. Can I get down now?
Right. Okay. And I said, December 16th, I need a new hip. Okay? So that's going to throw a little wrench in the works. Anyway, after about 3 of those, all of a sudden Dave's vibe changed. And instead of coming to me and saying, hey, Ed, come on, can we just not mention your hip thing? I had to go to him and go, Dave, what's the matter? What happened all of a sudden? You know, you're just all happy and stuff, and now you're like pissed off and whatever. And I go, he goes, well, hey, tonight's about me, man, not your hip.
Tonight's about me.
I just bit my tongue and I said, okay, Dave, the next one, you, Alex, and Mike will do it, but answer the questions. And I will not mention my hip. And I'll try and do my best impersonation. You better not. I win.
Yeah.
I mean, Scotty Ross, the manager, almost had to, because I was ready to, you know, it's like all those years of, we're right there. And this used to be just, you know, closed up.
Right. and there was a doorway, and it was just storage. So for this record, I knocked this out, and you should have seen these engineers are going, we don't know how to do it. I go, can't you just put a damn metal pole to support that? And they go, hey, great idea. So
you're an architect.
We got some good news here tonight. He's a little bit shy about this kind of thing, and he's going to get on my case about it later. But ladies and gentlemen, we received word about half an hour ago that says for the 5th year in a row, from Guitar Player International Magazine, the Guitar Player of the Year, Edward.
I heard that Jump was around for a really long time before you guys decided to record.
I wrote the music to that.
In our living room while I had...
Well, you had what?
He wrote the music to it about 3 years ago when he didn't have the studio in the backyard. And he used our living room. It was his first synthesizer, I think.
Yeah, and it kept blowing up on me.
Yeah, right. But, I mean, I was doing a film at the time, and I had 6 o'clock in the morning calls. And by the 3rd night, after he had written it, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I finally said, shut up!
All right. Turn around. Show us who you are.
Bring your thing up. Rolling? Sure. Edward Van Halen has stolen the wheel. We're careening madly out of control. Edward, what has seized you to do this? I don't know. How to do?
Now, how do you prepare to go on stage?
I drink a lot of Jack Daniels.
And you?
I watch him drink the Jack Daniels.
Go bumpty bumpty bump. Ooh, the people be bumping. Ladies and gentlemen, and the joint be jumping. Woo!
And the band be pumping.
Live in front of your naked steaming ears, Bump City. First time I ever made love. On the beach outside of Papayete. I was 13 years old. I've had a complex ever since, Doug. It was like, you know. And at that time, I spoke absolutely zero French. I know what it's going to say on my gravestone. It's going to say, I am predisposed to believe that the rear... I'm sorry, I'm stoned. Directly in front of me is Alex Van Halen, a native of Holland. Alex, a lot of people are saying that Holland is becoming quite a place for rock and roll. Some people, in fact, say it's the world's capital of heavy rock and roll. What do you think about that?
Well, Dave, in de laatste 10 jaar hebben we ongeveer 5 LP's gemaakt. 4 eigenlijk. En we zijn nu aan het werk aan de 5e. We hebben over de hele wereld gespeeld. Maar Holland is een van de beste plaatsen. Isn't that right? Right! Thanks a lot.